Sitting in the bar, waiting for you.
Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Enroll in an AP class. Choosing what classes to take during your high school career may seem stressful, but MCHS offers a variety of courses that can be categorized into AP, honors, and regular level classes. But since AP and honors have become more populated, it seems that regular level classes aren't really regular anymore and have become the lower level class of the bunch. This growth of population in AP and honors classes is due to the cause of over-glorification and advertisement for these higher level courses. This makes you ask, who isn't taking an AP or honors course? And most importantly, shouldn't all levels of classes be promoted equally to appeal to students with a variety of learning capabilities?
Back in the day, regular and honors level courses were the norm for students to take during their high school career. But since 1956, when advanced placement courses became another option for students, this opened a new door for achieving a higher education. Since then, the College Board has become an organization that prepares and administers standardized tests that are used in college placement and admission. The College Board is able to help high school students smoothly transition into college, whereas before, they weren't able to have such a smooth transition. About a decade ago, MCHS started to implement their own AP program. As AP courses became more popular, the College Board then created more courses, which allowed McHenry to expand its AP course list. In 2010, McHenry started to have 16 AP programs with 104 students enrolled in them. Fast forward to now, we have 22 AP classes with 485 students enrolled in them. Before we further explain, let's review the differences between each of the class levels. So to start, we have our advanced placement courses. This is a college level class with curriculum based around the AP exam provided by College Board at the end of the year. To come down from that, we have our honors level class. Technically speaking, since they're not on the same level as advanced placement, students can choose to take honors level classes instead of AP classes, but still have a rigorous amount of work. Last but certainly not least, we have regular level classes. These are classes designed to keep all students that are not enrolled in AP and honors classes on track to graduate. Now, let's get into what MCHS faculty members had to say about the differences.
Can you describe the differences between AP honors classes and regular classes?
So honors level classes typically require more independent learning from students, usually more outside work than inside the classroom work. Regular level classes typically rely on a lot of work inside the classroom, where students complete the homework in class or at least get a good start on it in class.
Well, the first difference, I think, is just like academic rigor. Like obviously if you're in an honors AP class, you're going to be required to put in more time.
The difference is completely in the level of rigor that is associated with the coursework. And the difference between a regular and honors is that level of rigor.
Hold up, what does rigor even mean? Well, rigor simply means to be academically challenging.
And the difference between the honors course and the advanced placement course is that it's a college level of rigor with an associated AP test that students can take at the end of that class.
Throughout the hallways of both McHenry East and West campuses, posters promoting clubs and school events scatter the walls. But a majority of these posters aren't advertising for clubs or events, they're promoting the advanced placement courses offered at McHenry High School. With a list of the AP courses provided at MCHS around every corner of the school, it's no doubt that AP classes have become so popular. From all this advertising of AP classes, most students feel the pressure to take an AP course even though these classes are optional.
Does MCHS promote AP and honors classes too much?
Yes, because of the way they have students take AP classes. they always push for students to take the AP courses, but there still needs to be people taking regular classes too.
Yeah,
I think
a
so.
little, a lot.
And like especially with the new course selection thing now you're like forced into AP if you meet the benchmark.
Building off from this, from our survey taken by 30 students, 80% agree that MCHS does promote AP classes too much.
A direct correlation to the promotion of AP courses at MCHS is the Distinguished Warrior Graduate Program. This is a 4-year program that promotes and acknowledges student excellence. One requirement for this program is to take a minimum of 1 advanced placement course. Truly, student excellence should not be measured with the type of classes a student takes. Instead, a student's excellence should showcase their work ethic whether or not they have taken an AP course. Most students would agree that MCHS promotes advanced placement courses too much, while District 156 administrators believe that AP classes are promoted a fair amount for a valid reason.
I think every year we have that conversation of, are we promoting AP too much? And that's where, again, I think it's important that we look at the data, we're able to have those conversations with students, and just present what are the most academically viable courses that a student could potentially take. But certainly we emphasize advanced placement because we know what the studies say, and that the more rigorous course load a student takes, the more prepared they are for the future.
Although an advanced placement course prepares students for the future through gaining college credits and study habits, the data actually shows the exact opposite. From the data shown, the number of students taking the AP exam has drastically grown over the past decade. From this data, it is able to express that students taking AP courses aren't fully prepared. The data provided by Leonardo showed the last 7 years' worth of data from MCHS. In 2010, 104 students took AP exams. Fast forwarding to 2017, the number of students quadrupled to a staggering 485. From this alone, the number of students taking advanced placement courses has gone up 466%. To put this into perspective, every year the number of students taking the AP exam goes up 125%. Although this looks quite impeccable for McHenry Community High School, the passing percentages are quite low. From 485 students, there were 860 exams taken in 2017. Of the 860 exams that were taken, only 47% received passing grades. Less than half of the exams are being passed. To further examine this problem, according to the College Board summary reports for 2017, 2.7 million students nationwide took nearly 5 million AP exams last year, but only 58% of the 2.7 million students passed their exams, which further shows that the students enrolled in advanced placement courses are not ready for the actual class. Although not all students are AP and honors students, the chances of receiving an education that will better a student's skills should be equal across the board. Whether a student chooses to take 6 AP classes or none at all, a student has the right to the education they believe is the best fit for them.